Hello, everybody. It is another magical math morning. We are going to start counting by twos to 100. Here we go.
Yay! Please click and subscribe. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100.
Wow, you did a really good job with that. Awesome. Let's head over to Braining Camp so we can start our number talk with, you guessed it, Rec and Rex. Very good. All right, I'm going to go to Rec and Rex. Remember, one row of the beads is how many altogether? 10. Very good. I'm going to do another row. So we have 2 rows of 10, 10, 20. Very good. 10, 20. Good. So 10 plus 10 is 20. You guys are so smart. Very good. All right. So I'm going to teach you something a little bit different today on our Rec and Rec. Are you ready? All right. So close your eyes. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. Keep them closed. Okay. Open. How many are on the left right away? Do you know? Right away? Good. You should have said 19. Whoa. All right. So let me show you real fast. If you know that all together there are 20, okay, I moved the top 10 over, and then I moved the bottom 9 over, which means that there was one more all alone. So 20 minus just that one over there equals how many? 19. Yeah. This was a tricky one, right? Right away, you should have saw that there were 19. There was only one over there, just one over there. So if they're all over to the left except one, then you know 20 minus this one over there. It's 19. Good. All right. Is there another way you could have seen it? Could you have seen it with addition? Okay. Could you have seen it as 10 on the top plus 9 on the bottom equals 19? Good. Are 19 and 19 the same? Of course they are. Yeah. Another way you could have done it is if you would have just drawn one over here, thought about it as 1, then it would have been equal, right? And you knew that this 1 was really over still on the right. So 20 minus 1 is 19. So good. Very good. All right, I'm going to show you another one. Are you ready? Eyes closed. Last one. Last one. Eyes closed. Open. How many? Right away. 20. Yes, very good. I slid them all over. Watch me do it again. They were all over on the right. I slid the whole top row over 10 and the whole bottom row over 10, and 10 plus 10 is 20. Very good. It's just on the left side of the Rec and Rec, okay? You also could look at it as like this. How many are on the left side all together? 20. Plus, how many are all the way on the right side? 0. Equals, how many? 20. Good. You can also do it subtraction, right? 20 minus, how many are over on the right? 0. Equals 20. Good. Are 20 and 20 the same? Of course they are. Another way you could have done it is counting by fives. Watch. 5. 5. 5. 5. Let's count it by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's do it again. 5, 10, 15, 20. Again. 5, 10, 15, 20. Very good. And last one. Another way you could have done it. How many are on all together on my top left? All together top left? 10. Very good. How many are all together on the bottom left? All together? Very good. Is 10. What's 10 plus 10? 20. Yeah, see? So many different ways to see it, but we always get the same amount. 20. Very good. You did an awesome job with that. All right, let's go back to the Smart Notebook. Here we go. Today, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to create a story problem and then solve it using counters on Braining Pop or using linking cubes on Braining Pop. All right, you're going to be able to do this. Are you ready? Repeat after me. I can create a story problem and then solve it using counters and linking cubes. Very good. Awesome. All right. Remember the word sum? Yeah, it's that mystery word. It's going to be in our story problems today, and we are going to create story problems using the word sum. All right? All right. This story problem doesn't have the word sum in it, but we're going to still try to solve it. I know you'll be able to do it. Listen, Ashley has 15 markers. All of the markers are red. Oh, sorry, not all. 11. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go back. Ashley has 15 markers. 11 of the markers are red and the rest are yellow. How many yellow markers does Ashley have? Okay, so let's head over to Braining Pop so I can show you how you can solve it. I already wrote it out for us. So Ashley has 15 markers. 11 of the markers are red and the rest are yellow. How many yellow markers does Ashley have? So I decided instead of using the linking cubes, I was going to use the 2 color counters. You could easily use the linking cubes for this, but I thought, well, it made sense. There's red markers and there's yellow markers, so I'm just going to use our 2 color counters today. All right, so Ashley has 15 markers. 11 of the markers are red. So if I look at the very beginning, it says Ashley has 15 markers. Okay, so I'm going to put out 15 markers, okay? So I'm going to do red markers for right now. She has 15. Here's 5. Oh, remember our tens frames? I'm going to get that back out because that was super helpful before. All right, so here we go. She has 15 markers. All right, I need another tens frame because that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there are my 15 markers. 11 of the markers are red and the rest are yellow. Okay, so this is a red marker. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't even need to count it. I know that this is a group of 10 and it's saying 11 of the markers are red. So this would be the 11th marker red. Okay, the rest are yellow. That means this one's yellow. Watch what happens. I can hit, if I hit the counter and then hit the plus and minus, watch what happens. It goes yellow. And yellow. And yellow. and yellow. All right, so let me see. Ashley has 15 markers. I know I did that correctly because I put them in my tens frame. Okay, 11 of the markers are red. I'm going to double check that 11 of them are red. 10, 11. Okay, and the rest are yellow. That would be these 4 right here. How many yellow markers does Ashley have? 4 yellow markers, right? Okay, looking at our tens frame, so that's my answer. 4 yellow. I'm going to write yellow. It just takes me a while with the pen, but that's okay. Yellow markers, okay? I know that she has 4 yellow markers because I did that cool thing with my counters. Here we go. Now I want us to think of addition and subtraction problems to match what we have. Okay, so Ashley has 15 markers, so we can write, let's write subtraction first. How about that? All right, so 15 markers minus, how many of them are red? 11, good, equals, how many of them are yellow? 4, awesome. Can we write an addition to match this? How many of them are red? 11, good, plus, how many of them are yellow? 4, very good, which equals how many markers all together? 15, very good. Awesome, wow, thank you for your help with that. All right, let's head back to the Smart Notebook. All right, now it's going to be your turn to create a story problem, okay? But first we need to know what goes in a story problem. We can't just start writing. We need to know the specific parts that go into a story problem so that somebody else can solve it or we can solve it ourselves. So let's listen to this story problem. Alice has 8 rollers. Jim gave her some more rollers. Now Alice has 14 rollers. How many rollers did Jim give her? Okay, what did you notice in our story problem? What are some things in our story problem that we probably need? Do you notice names? Alice and Jim. Do you notice numbers? 8 and 14. Good. Do you notice an object like rollers? That's a thing. Do you notice our mystery word? Some. Very good. Do you notice that there's a question at the end? How many? And that there's this punctuation. What is this right here? A question mark. Very good. Those are some things that we need in our story problem, okay? So what you're yep, this is what I want. All right, so in your story problem, you need names, right? I have Alice and Jim. There's Alice again and Jim, right? All of the names are in red, okay? And then some other things I have are numbers. My numbers I'm going to put in orange. I need numbers in my story problem. Good. Another thing I need in my story problem is an object, right? I need an object. I chose rollers. I'm going to make those purple. But you could pick anything. Ladybugs. Trees. Bicycles. Anything you want. I also noticed that the word some is there. You need the word some. I'm going to make it mystery color blue. And then we have question, right? How many? I'm going to make that green. And then that question mark down there, which is also green. All right? These are some things that we need in our story problem. We need names. We need numbers. We need an object. We need the word some. And then we need the question, how many? And a question mark. All right? So what you're going to do now is it's your turn. You are going to create your own story problem. You can watch me do it. Okay, now it's your turn. You're going to create your own story problem. Here's a template for you that you can use. Your key is up in the corner here. Remember your key from social studies, like a map legend. So anytime you see a red line, you know that name's going to go there. If you see numbers, the orange is going to be numbers. The object are purple lines. Some, you don't need to do anything. You just know that mystery word is there. And then your question is how many and the question mark. After you create your story problem, you can use this template if you'd like. You don't have to if you don't want to. But after you create your story problem, you're going to go to Braining Camp and you're either going to choose the linking cubes or the 2 color counters, okay, and solve your story problem. Then, if you'd like, you could give your story problem to somebody else at home and have them solve it as well. See if you get the same answer. See if there's anything you need to change. Once you create your story problem, make sure you go back and reread it. You have to make sure it makes sense before you try to solve it or before you give it to somebody else, okay? So, I want you to pause it here and create your story problem, and then you're going to go to Braining Camp and you're going to do it by yourself, solve it, and then have somebody else solve it if you'd like. Whenever you come back, the vocabulary video will be here, so you can finish off your math lesson with vocabulary. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get to vocabulary. Here we go.
Listen. This is the challenge rap, but I guess you know that. If you don't know the math, you better go back. If you know the answer, then you know the math. But can you keep up when we go this fast? 7 plus 8 is 15. 6 plus 5 is 11. 0 plus 13 is 13. 9 plus 9 is 18. 7 plus 5 is 12. 8 plus 10 is, that's 18. 10 plus 4 is 14. 9 plus 3 is 12. 4 plus 8 is 12. 7 plus 9 is 16. This is the challenge rap, but I guess you know that. If you don't know the math, you better go back. If you know the answer, then you know the math. But can you keep up when we go this fast? Okay, how did you do in round 1? And are you ready for round 2? Now we're gonna go back. Maybe you can add, but can you subtract? 17 minus 8 is 9. 13 minus 6 is 7. 14 minus 7 is 7. 11 minus 2 is 9. 12 minus 6 is, you know, 6. 15 minus 0 is 15. 13 minus 3 is, that's 10. 18 minus 9 is 9. 15 minus 7 is 8. 14 minus 9 is 5. Let's go. Challenge rap, but I guess you know that. If you don't know the math, you better go back. If you know the answer, then you know the math. But can you keep up when we go this fast?